Welcome everybody to our weekly weigh-in video. This video will document our weigh-ins that occurred on July 13th. That's a Sunday. Normally we weigh on Saturdays, but we had some other obligations we had to tend to, so we had to wait till Sunday. A couple things to unpack during the video this week, but the first off is the weather was pretty darn warm this past week, and different pigs react differently to the heat. So we're expecting to see some pretty erratic weight gains. If you watch Dumbo there running straight towards the chute, love that. He's starting to learn the process. This past week we dewormed our pigs, so we give them a dewormer paste, and we do that every 3 weeks to help with any internal worms that they may get from living in dirt. We switch out the vendor of our deworming paste because it kills different things, and so we do that every 3 weeks, and it's real healthy for the pigs. Just a 2-pound gain for Dumbo. That's pretty light, but can be expected with this heat. Gain for Twinkle. Again, not ideal, but with this heat, next up we have Chill. I'm rinsing all these pigs down because they really don't like, they're not accustomed to or comfortable with water being sprayed on them yet. And so just to try and get them a little more accustomed to it, we're trying to clean them off a little bit today, get them used to water being sprayed on them. Obviously Chill did the opposite in the heat, rather enjoyed it, so 22-pound gain. Expect to see that come back to normal next week. Now next up is Moose, one of our fair pigs. We are at this point 16 days, at the time of this video, 16 days away from fair, and we need to be under 285 pounds for both of them. Mooses have been on a bit of a diet here and only gained 5 pounds this week. We'll take him to about Wednesday in the same food plan, and then come Thursday of this week, we'll up his feed, trying to get that back belly built up a little bit before fair. And next up is Mouse, our other show pig. We have been pouring it on for her. She has been doing great, eating all of her food every day. 20-pound gain, that is perfect. We're very happy with that weight gain this week. She's starting to fill out in the midsection there. Her belly's starting to drop. Judges, at least in the past, we never know what judge we're going to get and what they're going to want this year, but that's what they really wanted to see, is a deeper, fuller belly. It's not, the side walls aren't so up and down, but I'll have some curvature to it. Exiting the chute, 13-pound gain, that's pretty good. Next up is Floppe, and Floppe, we have to report, has developed a scrotal hernia, which is no fun. So it can be caused several different ways. It can be genetically predisposed. It can be a nick during castration. It can be from strenuous exercise. So we have been in heavy conversations with the breeder, the vet, and they all say that we can continue to, it won't affect the meat harvest, but we should watch the weight very carefully and the pig's health. So we actually fed this pig separately for a good portion of the week, trying to give it consistent food throughout the day, so we didn't have big lumps of feed going through the intestines. So we'll see how he does. He may not make it to full term harvest. We got to watch that hernia. Obviously, we're going to take care of the animal and make sure it's not in pain more so than anything else. Game for Babyface. That concludes our weekly weigh-in. We will see you next week.